Alright, what's good everybody? Today we're going to be building Gali to celebrate Women's History Month. Pretty exciting box here. Looks like we've got a few other guys in here. Looks like we're also going to be able to complete the kind of like Gen 1 Kokoro set, I guess, if you will, with Nuju and Motoro. That'll be in a later video. Other thing that is nice is we got the Liwa mask, the blue Miru. Alright, yeah, well, let's get to it. Oh, and of course, yeah, we have the pieces. We have the pieces for one of the new Rama, I believe, is the orange one. So, there we go. Smarter way to do this is to take all the pieces that we know are Gali and put them over here. Alright, so I think this is pretty much a good place to start. So, yeah, Gali. As you know, maybe, hopefully, the only female Toa Mata. And right, typically are they all women in the Blue Village and then all the others are male? I'm not really sure. You know, it's a kids thing, so maybe we don't want to pull this thread. But, you know, just kind of a funny thing to think about. Alright, so step 1, step 2. Now we need the sixer. There we go. So, unlike Kapaka, Gali has two of the same weapon and has movement in both arms. And then another thing is that they're both in the combiner set, or like the combiner model, they're both in the same one. Yeah, I always thought it was kind of an interesting, I mean, I guess it makes sense if you look at the color palette, that you have the white, green, and blue, because those are kind of like the lighter colors, I guess, if you will. And then you have the brown, black, and red in the others. And I guess, I mean, if you think about the elements as well, right? You know, rock, earth, and lava, or fire, they're all kind of the same thing, really, right? Just different states of it. And then you got water and ice, which are the same thing at different temperatures or states. And then you got jungle, right, or like nature, which is very water kind of oriented. So I guess I kind of get it. Oh, that piece is not the right one. Yep, here we go. And then, well, Gali's not the only one to have a different chest piece, but she's the only one to have this type of chest piece. I always kind of thought it was cool. Like, what was it? It kind of looks like maybe it's supposed to kind of like go into the mask, like a breathing apparatus a little bit. It was always kind of the aesthetic that I thought that the Lego was going for. So yeah. But it is neat. It's the same color as the torso, so it looks in some way like an extension of the torso. And now I'm kind of wondering if it's a gender thing. So yeah, as I said, 2 of the same arms. And then, I mean, what do you all think about this? I mean, it's obviously, I guess it's just mechanics, but the arms always move in opposite directions, right? Just because of how the gearing is. I always thought that was kind of funny. Because I don't think, I don't think if you were fighting, you would really do that. But if you were swimming, maybe, or like in the case of Onua, if you're like digging, I guess you would do it like that. The other fun thing about Gali, which I don't think is unique, but is not the norm, is that the legs are upside down. Which I kind of think actually looks cool. Like, it's like, again, I always thought it was a swimming thing, and now I'm wondering if it's a gender thing, or if those things just like work together really well in this. When was this made? 2001? But yeah, definitely like really the blue. Blue is one of my favorite colors. Very kind of bold, I think. The kind of almost royal blue. Maybe it is royal blue. And then I always forget about this. Gali, again, has these kind of hip things going on here. Wonder what that's about. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's like a swimming thing. Yeah, I think I know what all this is about. And then, unfortunately, well, I guess you can't really tell very well, but the claw's pretty broken. I'm not sure how or why that happened. I definitely have a replacement, but the spirit of this channel so far is to build these as I played with them. So we got that. So I'll move all this to the side. And we got the 2 masks, so let's get that going. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, I like it. I think, yeah, I mean, here's Kapaka. Just get a little contrast going. You see the legs are different. And then really, like with him with the black in the chest, especially, I mean, because he's white and light gray, really stands out. Whereas with Gali, this blue, I really do like the blue element here. And then I think these claws they redid these in like almost all the colors. I think Gali is one of the ones that you can color swap the most. I think Onua might be the most, but definitely that's gonna be some content later. Yeah. And then, oh, the thing that I like about this mask, I believe in the comics, this is the mask that she finds. Actually, I believe in this moment that's captured on the cover here. I used to think she was swimming underground for the longest time. And I was just looking at this the other day. This is a waterfall, right? So obviously she's climbing. And if you know the scene, I think it's in the first comic, which we're gonna have to do like a short on that or something, is she climbs up here and then she finds the mask and then falls off. But, you know, thankfully, this is the mask of levitation. So, yeah, I guess I want to say this was like one of the first masks I got in a mask pack as well. So, yeah, I always thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, here we go. Here's Gali.